Hi, Dr. Lauren Brown here. I'm the founder of Healthy Seminars, and I'm with Tom Bisio, and I'm excited to talk to him. First of all, we got a few courses from Tom on our website. I'm so glad that he's chosen to offer a lot of his lectures on our platform. And I'm really interested in Tom because he's got a wealth of experience, over 30 years. He's published, he's written books, and we have an opioid crisis happening, and his materials on orthopedic and sports acupuncture. And so if you're treating people that have injuries or people that have acute or chronic pain and they're wanting to avoid drug therapy, then acupuncture is amazing. Add to it, it's an orthopedic sport medicine style, then we're really in for helping our patients. Tom, you've been around for a long time. You've been contributing to this profession, but there's a lot of young professionals that don't know you. So maybe just an opportunity of why they want to study with you. Can you tell us a little bit about your background and what your clinical experience is and publication, just so people have a sense of who you are?
Like I said, I started in martial arts, which is how I went on to acupuncture school. So I already learned bone setting and Tui Na in that venue, basic acupuncture, like emergency acupuncture, how to revive people who were choked, knocked out, had a stroke. Which is really important to know because it comes in handy even in social gatherings. And from that, I went on to school and to study herbal medicine more deeply than just the Gong Fu stuff. I ran a clinic that specialized in sports injuries, orthopedic injuries for 30 years. And in that time, I took on a lot of apprentices. So we had a Chinese style open clinic where people were being like carried up the stairs with a broken leg, and they're all on tables in the same room. So we could see a lot of people at once, and we could track improvements very quickly because I had the assistants to keep track of that. And then at a certain point, I wrote a book about it called The Tooth from the Tiger's Mouth, which got some notoriety. But I think this is one field of or subfield of Chinese medicine that is not taught in acupuncture school. People get out of school, they don't know how to treat these injuries. I had assistants coming out of some of the big acupuncture schools who didn't really know how to treat a sprained ankle. And I used to get referrals from some of the big schools from people who graduated and said, well, I don't know how to treat a shoulder, so I'm going to send them to you. I'm good with allergies or internal problems, which I think is crazy because 70% of the people that come to you come with pain. As you said, we have an opioid crisis. They come with pain and injuries. If you can treat that, they will come to you for everything else.
And we all want to be effective. And so pain comes to our clinic, and now the opportunity with the opioid crisis. If you want to be the first person they come to, then you really want to get good at, not good at, you want to become effective at treating pain. And so Tom's courses here on Gong Fu Sports Medicine, where you're going to learn internal, external herbal formulas, is a great way to get that effectiveness so they don't need to take prescription drugs because they're told now, doctors, not to prescribe that. So I'm glad you've created these courses, and check back on healthyseminars.com as well, because as I mentioned, we have Chinese energy medicine for sports and martial arts, principles and revival and the use of vital points by Tom. We have Gong Fu Sports Medicine, the foundation one, and then the advanced one. And if you keep checking back, there's one for specific acupuncture. The ones I just mentioned are more on the herbal, taking things in and out. And you can get from Chemo Herbs, you can get these ready-made internal and external formulas that Tom has designed. Or when you take the course, you can learn how to make them yourself if you want to be the chef.
Yeah, I like to say we always give people the formulas so they're not dependent on the product line. They can do it themselves if they want, because I think that's important.
Tom, is this course for newbies? Somebody's right out, because we have advanced Gong Fu in this, but somebody's been in practice for a month versus somebody who's been in practice for 10 years. Is this material, the Gong Fu courses, for them?
Yes, particularly the first one, the Gong Fu Sports Medicine, Treatment of Injuries with Chinese Medicine. I really wrote that originally for martial arts people or people in school. So now, in fact, many people who have been out of school for 10 years love those classes and the Tooth from the Tiger's Mouth book. So it's geared for someone who doesn't know Chinese medicine. Now, the more advanced Gong Fu Sports Medicine is pretty herb heavy. So I don't usually, unless someone's taken the basic course and they really shine, if they're not a Chinese medicine practitioner, I don't encourage them to take the advanced course because you have to know a little bit about herbs. But really, all three classes are for someone who's actually still in school, just out of school. The advanced course may be for a 10-year practitioner even. I think the revival techniques course is very important. It's something, again, not really taught much in school. In the course of writing the class, I had occasion to use the techniques twice at parties where someone went into a stroke. We revived them until the medics arrived and kept them revived, and they had no damage at all to the brain afterward. So it's an incredibly effective thing, we know, using acupuncture points, but we have to know how and when to use it.
All right, so here we have it, ladies and gentlemen, and my colleagues. We got Tom Bisio. He's published books, he teaches, and now we have him available on Healthy Seminars. So if you want to be effective at treating pain and injuries and be the part of the solution for the opioid crisis, you have room to take on some more patients, and you want to be more effective with the ones you have, then I encourage you to check out the courses we have available online by Tom Bisio on healthyseminars.com. Tom, thank you very much for creating these courses, and I look forward to the acupuncture one being added.
For putting them up and running your site, and it was great to talk to you. Thanks for having me on.
Cheers.
All right, cheers.